Hey friends, welcome back and welcome newcomers if you're new to my channel. My name is Courtney Diamond. If you are joining me, more than likely you are a high schooler who likes to sing and you're considering singing after high school in college. Well, today I want to talk to you about building your resume for that and what you can be doing right now in high school to increase your chances of success in college. Let's go. The first thing that you need to be doing is taking private lessons. If you're new here, you may not know, but I have spouted off about this particular thing about 20 times already on this channel. It is so important to your success to be in private lessons. If you want to sing seriously in college, you need to be trained. That means you need to get in lessons right now if you aren't already. Being in choir is not enough, I promise. You need to be spending your time one-on-one with someone who knows the voice, who knows your voice specifically, and who can help you progress. And you also need to be practicing your sight reading and singing on solfege. And if you don't know what solfege is, it's like your do, re, mi kind of thing, you know, Sound of Music, do, a deer, all that jazz. The second thing is you should be participating in choir. This may seem obvious, but being in choir is extremely important for your success after high school. There is a ton of value in being part of a choir. Not only is it good for your voice to sing in a class daily, but the environment of a choir is just as, if not more, important. You learn about working as a team, you learn about blending, something that can be super tough for solo singers, aka me. Choirs can form tons of habits that can be super useful if you get admitted into a vocal program in college. Not to mention all of the things that you would learn about music in a good choir program, which brings me to number 3, which is learn the fundamentals of music. It is very important that you can do more than just sing. Yeah, it's great if you have a pretty voice, but you have to know what the heck you're singing. Know the notes, the rhythms, the intervals, be able to read key signatures and time signatures, and also be able to hold your own in sight reading and ear training. All of this information is going to be so helpful when you're in college, your very first year in a theory class, and you're like, oh my gosh, I already know all of this. And then you'll fly through that first semester because you were already taught all of this in choir, or you learned it on your own in your vocal lessons, or you taught yourself or whatever. This stuff is important to know and it will benefit you in theory. And learning more about it and doing a deeper dive will be way easier when you already have a super solid foundation of fundamentals. The fourth thing you should be doing in high school to build your resume for college is auditioning for solos. It should go without saying that if you are going to pursue singing after high school and do it in college, you are going to have to sing by yourself. And hopefully you do this way before you're even in college. But just as a precautionary thing, I want to tell you, you will be singing by yourself. So make sure that you can hold your own and that you're not scared of it. And one way you can get your feet wet with singing by yourself is by performing solos in choir. Yes, it's nerve-wracking. Yes, it can be scary to audition, but it is so good for you. Not only is it good for you to perform by yourself and do the actual solo if you're selected for it, but more importantly is learning the lesson of rejection, my friends. This is something that you're gonna learn over and over and over and over for the rest of your life. In every aspect, you've probably already been rejected in some way, shape, or form, but in a performance space, this happens to you more often than you would like because you're gonna audition for something and you're not gonna get it, and you're gonna audition for something else and you're not gonna get it. And like 1 out of 10 times will you get the thing that you wanted, right? That's not a scientific fact, that's not an actual statistic, but it's just like the basics of what rejection is. Usually you're not gonna get that thing. There will be many times that you won't get the thing that you want, whether it's a solo in choir, a spot in a certain choir, a role in a musical, whatever it is, there will be times when you don't get it. And the best way to learn that is by being rejected over and over, starting early in high school. So audition for solos and you'll either get experience singing by yourself or experience of being rejected, which is great for your overall thick skin that you're gonna need to go through college. Okay, The fifth thing that you should be doing is all of the shows, all of them. Do every play, every musical, every concert, do it all. If you're pursuing a vocal performance degree or a minor or anything like that, you will probably have a little bit, if not a lot, of focus in musical theater. So that means that you better have a stacked resume of shows that you've been in. Truthfully, you should start as young as you can. I know a lot of kids who are now 18 and adults, and they started shows when they were 6 years old in their local community theater. But make sure that you start when you want to. And more than likely, there is some sort of community theater in your area that does youth musicals. So you can usually hop in those starting at the age of 6, and you can do them all the way up through like 16, 17, or 18, depending on the group. But if you're in high school, go audition for one. Go do a youth musical. The point is, you need to be doing as many shows as you can. If your high school is doing a play, audition for it, take the role. If your school is doing a musical, audition for it, take the role, and do it, and do it, and do it. And on top of the shows that your school is doing, do community theater. Look for spots in alternate choruses outside of school. Do as much as you can to fill your resume and make you well-rounded as a performer. The more you do, the more experienced you'll be, and therefore the more prepared you will be for the grueling intensity that is the world of college. Well, that's just a few things that I think are super important to building a resume to sing in college. I hope that this was helpful. I do offer lessons, and if you are one of those people that hasn't started lessons yet, I would love to help you and prepare you for college and whatever dreams that you have. So go ahead and send a message to the email below, and we'll schedule a consultation. I will talk to you soon.